And we're back, and unfortunately being nice does have its disadvantages. I could have kept that really special stone, but... oh well, you're back. I thought the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. I think. Want to take a load off and watch with me? I found something in the bunk. Do you know someone named Jessica? No, why? That's the name of Sam's sister, Jessica Watts. Yeah, he mentioned her once. It didn't sound like they got along that well. You're calling Chips, and the screen shows the smiling face of Officer Agu. If he's smiling, it must be about money. Are all cops on the take as happy as you talk? Officer Aguirre, what a pleasure to hear from you. Yeah, we're buddies. Let's go dancing soon. Listen, the Ripper got another one. The victim worked at the NTSB investigation facility down the docks. You owe me for this. I need to see that now. Better get here quick before McCluskey arrives. Another Ripper. The docks. I've got to go. You dragged me out of the Royal before something bad happened. Worse than getting my own torn off, and Sam was my friend. You head to the docks, and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Take a cab to the MTSB warehouse. Let's talk to this one guy and see if we can get a clue, because... is Paco with us anymore? Paco is not with us anymore. So I need to see if I can hire anybody. We're done for now. Oh, great. Okay. Riding solo. Thanks a lot, Paco. I saved you, girl, and you already ditched me. Take a cab to the South Seattle docks. Leaving the Seamstress Union behind, you head to the docks. The Ripper killed Sam, and maybe he or she slipped up with this latest victim, left some useful evidence. Only one way to find out. South Seattle is your typical industrial area. Grit, grime, and gray. The rain doesn't help matters any. Layers of dirt mixed with abandoned wooden pallets, repurposed into makeshift furniture for the day workers. Garbage collects in the gutters of the broken down street. Disreputable is this district's middle name. Your destination, the National Transportation Safety Board warehouse, is located on a small strip of dock towards the less maintained end of the waterfront. Despite the presence of those who linger in such places, it's quiet as you approach the gate. Oh, there's a plane. Okay, so we're alone. Oh, hello. Streetwalker. Know anything about the NTSB? Yeah, the bums around here have been stealing from that place for years. Not worth my time. So... nah, there's nothing over here. Halt! Oh, okay. The guard looked bored. He toys with his gun absentmindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. You're about to trespass on corporate property. You looking to get dusted? I'm working with Lone Star on the crime scene. I'm looking for my kitty cat. I'm the new maintenance guy. Let's try this. And I'm... oh, that's not good. Okay. Can you let me in? Get out of here. He's not about to let me in. Can we buy the hooker for him? You're looking for a friend of mine. I need you to have some fun with the guard by the fence around the corner. Alright, 20 buys you a 5-minute distraction, then I've got to get back to work and earn some real nuyen. Oh, I can take this ladder. Who raised you? That little ladder is rightfully mine. Can I borrow it for a few minutes? Yeah, give me the ladder. Okay, where can I... okay. So while she distracts him, I'm up and over. And... I gain karma. How much karma do I need for the next... okay, so we have body... so we're working on willpower now. Yeah, it's going to be 6 and 6 again. So that's where it wants me to go. Let's look around here. See if there's anything useful. Oh, look at that. Can I take the chopper? Get to the chopper! Apparently not. Okay. Anything over here? I don't see anything, so we'll just go ahead and go into the thing over here where it wants me to. I am about to enter a new location. That was a very small set piece, actually. Inside, the large gray warehouse is as typical as the outside. High ceilings, adorned with gritters and rickety catwalks, top a huge utility space. Whatever. Bleh. Look, you don't watch me for my pronunciation. You watch me because you think I'm going to do something fun. Concrete and steel walls meet a concrete floor. This is a place for storing things and nothing more. Despite the quiet on the outside, the inside is a hornet's nest of Lone Star officers going about their business. In the center of the activity is the Emerald City Ripper's latest victim. With uniforms everywhere, no one stops you at the door. Seems that this case hasn't leaked to the press yet. Lone Star will know you've got a job to do. Need to speak with Sergeant... Oh, there he is. Ah, McCluskey's here, too. Took you sweet time. I thought we'd agree. You know the traffic these days. Fill me in. We had time to go over the evidence while you were en route. It turns out this might not be a Ripper murder after all. I left the computer on in the office over there if you want to see for yourself. The victim worked here at NTSB warehouse as a black box researcher. National Transportation Safety Board. This warehouse used to go over the wreckage from plane crashes to try to determine what happened. The Vic was in charge of their highest priority investigation at the moment. We've gone through the victim's computer and his case notes indicate he was selling secrets. Idiot kept records. Selling corpse secrets, not the wisest career mood. Nope, some runners like you probably offed him to cover up his corpse master's involvement and try to make it look like a Ripper killing. Here's the office key. Check it out for yourself if you want. Hey, it's my friend. Cow, surprised to see you here. Let me guess. Officer Aguirre tipped you off. Suppose you must have made an impression on him at the market yesterday, or your cred stick did at any rate. Anyway, surprise, we've got another Ripper victim on our hands. What can you tell me about the victim? The victim's male, mixed Native American descent, age 38. Based on the condition of the body, it looks like he was killed around 2 in the morning. And yes, I'm a little tired. Bodies have been piling up like core wood, it seems. Cause of death unknown. Several internal organs were removed from his body after death, quite gruesomely. I'm not sure if the killer even knew what they wanted before they started cutting. Not much else to tell you yet, really. He does have a lot of pre-existing scar tissue, so he probably had a major surgery at some point in recent history. Unfortunately, with the organs gone, I can't determine the nature of the surgery. Which organ the Ripper was after? Nice hole. So it was on the chop. Not quite how I'd want to go out. Well, it seems that the victim was quite dead before the organs were removed, so at least he had that going for him, don't you think? The killer definitely took the lungs. The more I look at it, though, the other missing organs may just be eviscerated within the chest cavity. Is McCluskey getting any closer to a suspect? Couldn't find his butt with both hands. Don't tell him I said, oh, great. How's Aguero doing on the case? He's a real go-getter. Would love to solve it before McCluskey and get his gold detective shield. Plus, he'd love to see McCluskey suck it. Haha, I would as well. He's already tried to bribe me to keep information from McCluskey and slip it to him. I'm inspired by the tireless pursuit of justice. Did you take the money? Do you have any idea how much this job pays these days? I don't think his salary is going to do much to seduce me. Looks like the Ripper is taking a different trophy from each victim. Liver, lungs, any theories? Sorry, I don't do theories. I'm just a scientist who happens to prefer dead people. Pleasant. I can see that the victim's lungs were transplants, which is interesting since another victim's missing heart was also a transplant. Granted, modern medicine has made organ transplants relatively easy, but it is an odd coincidence. But as a scientist, it's just that, a coincidence. This is only the third body I've personally examined. One of our other branch managers handled the other two. If I find that more of the victims had organ transplants, I'll let you know. So maybe they're trying to collect all the organs from the same person and bring them back or something? Who's the chick? No clue, she just showed up next of kin. I'm going to take a look around. Good luck. Shannon Half-Sky. Oh, goodness. You're not a cop. I'm independent? Nope. Who's the stiff? I see you've been praying. Do you know the deceased? He's my older brother. I've asked Bear to help me speak to him. She shakes her head, looking like one who has found herself lost for the first time in her life. But I'm afraid his spirit is too disoriented by his recent journey to answer me. You're a shaman. Yes, for all the good it's doing me. If I could just make contact, I might be able to deliver justice and allow my brother's spirit to rest in peace. Any witnesses? There's gotta be a way. I can tell you're shouldering a heavy burden, but maybe there's an easier way. But then inspiration dispels the dark. My brother's spirit is too weak, that's a given. But my brother's spirit may not be alone here this night. She closes and concentrates. Droning, yes, there are other spirits who may be of help. But I can't do it alone. What do you need? This warehouse contains the spirits of plane crash victims trapped between worlds. They wish to help, they wish to be heard, and I think they have something to say about my brother's murder. Lone Star won't let me in there, but you seem to have run of the place. If you can find personal items that belong to the victims, I believe I can summon a spirit to speak with us. I'll need at least 2. Can you find them for me? Of course. So I need to find 2 haunted objects. So I have investigate the murder scene and find 2 haunted objects. Hopefully I don't have to fight ghosts. What's this? There's a large pile of old shoes on the ground next to the airplane seats. They could be discarded luggage or possibly the shoes worn by the occupants of the plane at the time of the crash. Dig through the pile. You find nothing interesting. Oh, gosh darn it. I can't get in there. Over here. It's hard to say whether this is a heap of items and refuse recovered from a plane crash or simply trash that hasn't been taken out yet. Dig. A sticky substance of some sort seems to have seeped through the trash pile, and your hands are quickly covered. After searching for a minute, you unearth a handful of interesting items. Earring. Oh, the earring is made out of burnished steel formed into the shape of a small salmon. An intense primal fear washes over you as you touch its surface. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. You take the earring. Inspect the lunchbox. A dented tin lunchbox that's seen better days. You can barely make out the face of a grinning troll on the front. Inspect the cred stick. Oh, surprisingly, the cred stick is still functional. You slot it into your PDA and 200 yen. Okay, so one of the items and a couple $100, which is good because I'm probably going to need to hire teammates now at this point in the game. And I'm guessing teammates are expensive. Now, which is okay because I guess the mage class I chose isn't really money heavy, but I still need to make sure I get as much money as I can. So I got an earring, but I need to find another haunted object. Oh, let's go over here first. It must be like a locker room thingy or something, I don't know. This appears to be the victim's locker. The door is slightly ajar. Inside you see several of his personal items. Inspect the toothbrush. Still wet from being used. Inspect the comb. Oh, cool. As you reach for the comb, the hair on the back of your neck of your hand stands on the end, and when you take it off its little shelf, your heart thumps in your chest. Hard. This must be one of the items the shaman was looking for. Pocket the comb. This appears to be the victim. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we got 2 haunted items, so let's try. Not really a deco or anything, but researchers' work cyber terminal has been left on, and presumably by Lone Star investigators. Case file number 95, corporate owner Aries. Plane had several mechanical issues resulting in a mayday at 3:04. At 2:45, the pilot reported that the altimeter was reading in the negative, and 2:49, the co-pilot takes over the controls as the pilot leaves to investigate the rear of the plane. 2:58, the pilot cannot be contacted or located by a plane steward. 3:04, co-pilot radio was in a mayday, and 3:12, plane crashed into empty field in western North Dakota. Number 96, Aries again. Interesting. Unmanned. Redacted. 98, file has been corrupted. Private notes. The notes that appear on screen pertain to NTSB case number 96, the crash of an Aries jetliner near the UCAS and Sioux Nation border. The crash is reportedly the result of an equipment failure. Reading further into the investigator's notes, I find substantial evidence linking the crash to an experimental Renraku research initiative. This information could be worth a great deal to the right buyer. Download the research notes to my PDA. Okay, was she optional? No. Okay, hang on. Let's talk to her first. Because first of all, she's hot. And second of all, I want to hear how this goes. Yes, here are your objects. You hand her the objects you found. She closes her eyes and chants over them for a time. When her eyes open again, they're filled with tears. Thank you. These items are all I will need. It shouldn't take me long to... Oh, great. What the hell is all this? Officer controls out the tech on a meeting ice room. She's the victim's sister, sir. This is a crime scene, officer, not some seller's drum circle. Watch your tone. She's in mourning. What? Oh, you want to go, McCluskey? I can take you. I've beaten big guys before. Now get the hell out. Come on. If we stay longer, I'm liable to do something I'd regret, or worse, something I'd enjoy. I guess I should have talking to Aguirre first. Oh, I gained karma. So let's... Oh, I already completed that, so okay. Let's spend... That's a lot of karma, so... I've got body level 6. How's my willpower? Didn't want to go down for a second. Willpower. Okay, use to calculate chance to hit, also to reduce chance to be hit by attacks. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and confirm that. And that's good. Hey Shannon, I'm sorry. That man is a butt. She stares daggers from across the... But there's no helping it now. I should just be grateful you were able to collect these items before those clouds carted everything off. Can we still summon the spirit? Not from here, I'm afraid. Spirits such as these have domains to which they are anchored. We need to get back in there. Come back later. Rent-a-cops like these won't... Not looking good now, but do you have any plans for this evening? A little breaking and entering, perhaps under the cover of darkness. You sure you're up for this? It may be a rabbit hole, but I have to get to the bottom. That's a pretty cool thing. As long as you can deliver and make... If it means your brother's kill doesn't take another... Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm totally going to score with this chick. Now, since we should probably enlist some help, they may post security overnight. And I'm going out on a limb and say you know where to find these kinds of people. Just smile. Oh, sweet! I'll pull up the money if you find the body. She produces a fistful of crumpled nuyen from inside a leather pouch, counts it out, then shoves the whole wad at you. Meet me back here at midnight. The spirits will be strong then. Okay. So we're going back to the Seamstress Union. Oh, wait, Coyote. Oi, Cow, you in the middle of something? Just getting jerked around by a Lone Star? Yeah, I'm kind of busy. No problem. What do you need? Back up. What? I don't know if I ever told you this, but I was born in the Royale. BTL pushers like Stevie J ran the squats, ran my world when I was growing up. I remember. Whiz. I have a cousin Gino who's been missing for months. He hit the sprawl about a year ago and immediately fell in with some tweakers, bad guys. They hooked him on high-amp dream chips and started using him for all sorts of dreck. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away. Then he disappeared. I've been shooting up BTL labs ever since trying to find him. I'm guessing you have a new lead. It's not a lead. Oh, I know exactly where he is this time. Got an old friend who eyeballed him herself. I'm on my way. Parker's with me, but we can use you another hand. On my way. I knew you'd come. I'll send you the address. See you soon. So we'll pause right here, and when we come back, we're going to help Coyote.